Welcome back to Tokyo Fresh. Jordan Green here, sitting here with David. What up, David?
What's up?
How you doing? You good?
Yeah, it's been a good week.
It's pretty good. It's been too nice of a week.
It's fucking hot.
It's November.
Yeah.
It feels like it's like
No, it feels like coming out of summertime.
Yeah.
Like it's like what, 20?
This is weird. Like it's really fucking with my internal clock. Like I'm like, isn't it winter? Like, isn't it meant to be cold? Can I have some winter?
You would think so, right?
Can I have some winter?
Apparently
please?
not.
Fucking ridiculous. Japan's insane right now, honestly.
Yeah, it's plus 18.
Holy shit!
In the middle of November. At the
end of November. Are we gonna get a winter?
Well, I mean, February's the coldest, right?
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. Like normally at this time, everyone's going, oh, samui ne. Ooh, samui ne. No one's
saying that.
No one's samui ne yet.
No.
I think this weird shift of temperature, everyone's gonna get sick.
Probably. Yeah.
Everyone's gonna get sick.
I'm kind of, like I said before we started, I'm kind of like feeling not great.
You getting headachy, my man?
I'm getting a headache, but I think it's just I haven't drank water at all today.
That's not good.
I've had bad coffee this morning.
Oh my god, I had the same.
Let's talk about this.
Holy
because
shit.
we both this morning made the exact same bad decision.
Fuck me. Okay. So like I'm getting to David's station, roaming up into the supermarket. It's what I always go to. And Japan has like seasonal coffees. Yeah. And a brand
Japan has seasonal
everything. Fuck me. If you've listened to the podcast for a while, we have spoken about seasonal shit briefly before. Yeah. But they have these seasonal coffees, and there's a brand called Mount Rainier. Rainier. It's a mountain somewhere. It's a real mountain.
It's in Washington.
Is it in Washington?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, close to Seattle, I think.
Oh, cool. So this brand has like some of the best and some of the absolute worst seasonal coffees.
Yeah, it's been weird. Like some of their stuff, I'm like, they should serve this all year.
Yes.
And then there's the stuff like today where I'm like, you should burn this in a tire fire.
You should. Whoever made this needs to be taken out and shot.
Yeah.
One of the best Mount Rainier coffees I had ever was there was a chocolate cinnamon like mocha coffee I had years ago when I first came here. And David, it was so fucking good.
The one I remember is like it was like something and pistachio, pistachio latte.
I had that one.
Yeah,
it was so good.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know it's bad. Like when you get the coffee, you drink it, and you're like, oh no, I should have bought two.
This is now on a time limit.
Yes.
That's the worst, right? If you never have the seasonal item, then it's fine.
Yeah.
But once you eat the seasonal item and realize it's a seasonal item, you're like, uh-oh.
Fuck. Yeah.
This is gonna be gone in like 2 weeks.
I need to set this up.
Yeah.
The worst thing is like when I had the pistachio one, I remember the last one I got, like grabbed a store, jumped on a train, like went to work, whatever, drinking this cup of coffee. I'm like, this is amazing. What a genius who made this coffee. I'll get some tomorrow. Next day, gone.
It wasn't there.
Wasn't there. I'm like, dude,
I had that happen.
I'm like, bro, where the pistachio coffee at? And he's like, nah, that's it. We done.
It's done.
I'm like, you can't be done. There's got to be like backup stock. There's got to be.
Think, right?
Nope.
No, it's gone.
He's like, it's gone. We sold all of it. Pissed. But then today, the coffee we had was awful. Awful. What was it called? Honey Hug?
Honey Hug, yeah.
It tasted like medicine. And I don't know how.
Yeah, like vaguely like medicine. So like, I don't know if when you brought yours in, you said it was like fine, like you had mixed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Or like you had it in your bag, so it was probably
it was shaking around, yeah.
But I bought mine this morning, got home, started to drink it, and I'm like, yo, this is thick. Why is this so thick, right?
2C's thick.
I'm like, this is... Because like, it's just like a straw pop top,
right? Yeah.
So like, usually you just stick the straw and you drink it, right? And that's regular. So I'm like, this is like weirdly thick for coffee. So I pulled off the lid and pulled the thing out, and I went to stir it, and there was like actual legitimate resistance from the honey that like settled on the bottom. But man, it tasted fucking awful.
And it's a crying shame. It's a damn shame because they're using real honey. So you know it's got to be good. But there's something about it that they've really fucked up.
It just does not taste good.
I was so upset. Like the seasonal things are normally hit or miss.
Yeah.
You know, it goes by saying there was that weird lime coffee I found. That was a miss, David.
Yeah.
To my...
I had it too.
Did you
I'm like,
you drink it?
because it was so
bad.
absurd. It was so absurd, right? Coffee and lime. It's like, why would you put those are two bitter things together?
David.
And one of them's like citrusy.
David, it was
why
so
would you put
bad.
that? Like, I can understand.
Shit.
I get the logic.
Yeah,
right?
I get it.
Where you're like, they're both bitter. They're not gonna fight each other for flavor.
Do you know what it is? So orange and coffee go really well together.
Yes.
So there's a really good cafe called Cafe Verve in Shinjuku. It's underneath like Shinjuku Basta. If you guys go in, there's a cafe called Cafe Valencia. It's kind of expensive, but it's fucking delicious. It's a beautiful orange cafe. It's amazing. Whenever I get the chance, I drink it. So I feel like the people must have drank that coffee and went, hold on a minute, bring me up the fruit board.
Yeah. What other citrus can I shove in this coffee?
Like, we did orange, that worked. We did yuzu, fantastic. Someone's like,
yuzu kind of goes with everything.
Yuzu goes with everything.
It's pretty good.
Then you got to lime. Someone was like, how about lime? The guy was like, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Add that lime. They should have done it, David.
Strike the coffee down with your lime juice. Do it. Do it.
It was fucking grim, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The worst part was that it wasn't just like if you can hold your coffee up for the camera. It wasn't just like a size.
Oh yeah.
Like it wasn't like this.
Like a normal.
It was like this. Like it was like a big ass thing.
Big old thing of coffee, dude.
Right? Well, maybe it wasn't quite that big, but it was like a big, like 500 milliliter thing of coffee, right? So you buy it and you're like, I'm gonna get like a decent amount of coffee, and then you go, fuck.
Do you know why I bought it? Do you know why I bought it? The reason.
Why is that?
So you get the tiny like 200 milliliter sizes of like coffee, the straw push ones, and those are like the confidence is kind of there. They're like, drink this. It's 200 milliliters. If you like it, maybe buy another. It's 200 milliliters.
Right.
Then you get Komedo coffee. Now, Komedo Coffee has 100 confidence in what they're selling. Komedo Coffee has that 500 milliliter push straw thing. And they're like, yo,
yes,
here's 500 milliliters for the price that you're paying for 200. Why? Because we know our coffee fucking smacks.
So
drink this shit down. And then you get to the lime one, and it was the same thing. It was like, yo, we swear by this product.
We made 500 milliliters.
Listen, we wouldn't have put this in a 500 milliliter carton if we didn't think it smacks.
Here's the problem. They knew it didn't smack.
They knew it didn't smack.
That's why they put it in the 500, because they're like, we need to get rid of this because no one will drink this.
Fucking knew.
And we can't just throw it down the sink.
They knew. David, they
people
fucking
will buy it.
They do. That's the thing. If you make a seasonal product, people will come.
It's true.
They will buy it.
Yeah, Japan's been conditioned that way, right?
Yeah.
Like you get conditioned to be like, okay, well, this is only going to be here for a while, so I have to buy it. But you don't really. What's wrong with regular ass coffee? Nothing. You see the seasonal coffee and you go,
Do you know what it is for me? They don't get me straight away. But eventually, David.
Right, you see it like 3 or 4 times, and you're like,
yeah.
You're like, I've seen it like a couple times now, and it's been a little bit of time. Like, I wonder how long. If I miss now, there's that FOMO, right?
Yeah.
And it's so dumb because it's like FOMO on the most stupid shit.
On some kombini fucking items.
Yeah, kombini coffee. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna have FOMO on kombini coffee.
It's so sad.
It's fucking stupid.
Guys, don't have FOMO for kombini coffee. I swear to God. There was oh man, what was it? It was like it was disgusting. It was like raspberry and something coffee. And I remember,
was it like?
It was like a red and
white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like white mocha raspberry or something.
That's the fucking one.
That. Yeah.
It was pretty damn good. That was pretty damn good, David. I swear to God.
But you unlocked something in my brain when you mentioned Komedo coffee.
Okay.
That I had forgot about. So before the show, I talked to you about like how I felt that in Japan I had been fucked over by other honey flavored things, right? Honey, specifically honey and coffee flavored things.
Yes,
they taste like shit. Yeah. Why do I keep buying this thinking they're gonna be good? They never are.
They're never good.
And I realized where the other place was that I got fucked over. Is at Komedo Coffee.
Damn it, Komedo.
And I ordered the like honey coffee, and I was in the store and I got it, and I'm like, yes, great. Take one sip and I'm like, no, bad.
Send this back, darling. See, when I'm in like a store, like a Komedo Coffee, So I'm a cafe jumper. That's what I do. I live and breathe for like going to different cafes, especially in Japan. Holy shit. Especially in Japan. There are so many good cafes here.
Yeah.
So there are times I'll be in my bed, like working some work from home, and I'm like, I can't focus. I'm gonna go to a cafe, and I'll just search like cafes near me, and like 6, 7, 8 different small cafes will pop up within like a 2-minute walk of my house, and I'm like, yo, spot for choice. And most of the time, all of these cafes are really fucking good. Then when
Usually.
usually, like Komedo coffee smacks. But with Komedo coffee, I'm always going with the Komeda Brendo.
Yeah, like
Tappuri size.
I'm not. The ironic thing is I'm not going to Komedo Coffee for coffee.
You going for the big ass sandwiches?
Hell yes. I think honestly, in my opinion, the sandwiches that I've eaten at Komedo Coffee are by far the best sandwiches I've ever eaten. Like I don't know what it is. They just
it's so good.
They fucking slam.
Dude, they're so good. So, for those who've never been to Japan and you have no idea what Komedo coffee is, we've spoken about it once before. You gotta look it up. It's insane how good this shit is. Like, 500 yen, you get this big old fucking sandwich, David.
It's... Go type in Komedo Coffee into, like, Google and, like, look at their menu.
Yeah. Oh, David. What's your go-to in Komedo coffee?
So like there's like
there's one thing I go for, and I want the same thing that you
it's did. Like a hot sandwich.
Yeah, same.
And it's like there's like two kinds. So you can get there's one that's like pork, or there's one that's ebi, like shrimp. The shrimp one is really fucking good.
David, okay, for me.
That plus the toast with the uncle.
Yes, we're sold. We've done it.
Done.
If you go in the morning and you we're talking about cafes, this is my favorite episode because it's just cafes, man. Okay. I don't care. So if you go in the morning to Komedo Coffee, you order a coffee, like a normal. You get free toast and free eggs that come with the coffee. And I didn't know the first time I went, so I went and I'm like to the woman, oh, I'll have like my Japanese was bad, so I'm like, Komeda blendo onegai shimasu. She's like, hi, karimasu. Gyunyu wa? And I'm like, oh, yes, please. And she brings me the coffee and the milk. And then she brings me toast and an egg. And I'm like, did I fuck up? I'm like, how did I accidentally order toast and an egg?
Even when I didn't say toast and an egg.
I was like, how stupid am I? Did I accidentally agree to a toast and an egg? I was like, I didn't want... I'm like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, okay, cool. So I drink my coffee. I eat my toast. I get my bill. And I'm like, did I imagine the toast and the egg?
It's not on the bill either.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
It's just this phantom food that came to your fucking table.
David, I was so confused. Because nowhere did it say...
You'll never know.
Dude, nowhere did it say, like, yo, free fucking toast and an egg. Well, nowhere did it say that I could read easily. Yo...
Nowhere did it say in katakana under the coffee.
Nowhere did it say in furigano or romaji that I can just get this toast and this fucking egg, dude. So it came on like it wasn't even advertised. It's like advertisements everywhere.
It's literally in like the fucking like many pointed star-shaped thing in the corner that says you get a free piece of toast with your fucking coffee.
The word free is all capitals and also in English. Like it's also in English.
It probably actually does say
free. Yeah. It'll be like free toast and yude tamago. But I was like, I can read half of this. Interesting.
Free must not apply to me.
Can't apply to me. I'll just get this coffee to go. It's like, here's your sandwich. I'm like, what? How does this happen? What are these powers?
Right.
How do I control them? But it freaked me out, dude. But it was good. So, what was I saying? My favorite thing I get in the store is just the demi-glaze burger. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a hamburger?
Yeah, it's like a big old...
Oh, like a burger or hamburger?
Like a big old hamburger.
Okay,
It's like a big old hamburger. Cheese, lettuce, the works. And for some reason, these motherfucking geniuses have dipped this hamburger in a demi-glaze sauce.
Like bread and everything?
Yeah, dude. No, inside the patty.
The patty, okay.
Is dipped in this amazing sauce, and it comes to your table. and everything is just soft and delicious.
Yeah, because all the bread is like freshly made at the store.
The speed to which you devour this food is like, so for me it's like this. I'll sit down. I'll get my komeda kohi tappuri blendo. It's like a big old cup of coffee.
Yeah.
That burger comes down. I'm like, oh great, my burger, my coffee. I'm zipping my coffee. I'm taking dainty bites of this giant burger, and then suddenly the burger's gone. I'm like, what happened to the burger? I only took 3 bites, and I think back, and I'm like, oh no, I destroyed it.
Yeah, I did only take 3 bites,
but I fucked it up.
I destroyed it. Yeah,
so good.
The one of the things that I love about Komeda Coffee is whenever I order like iced coffee from them, it always comes in like a huge
the
metal like beer stein.
Yes, man, dude, come on, fuck. I was there yesterday.
Yeah, it's right by your house.
Right by my house.
I'm fucking kind of jealous, actually. I would be in that Komeda Coffee every
I was there a
day.
lot. When I first moved into that house, I was looking around, and the real estate guy's like, there's a supermarket down the road. I'm like, He's like, there's a 7-Eleven over there. And I'm like,
okay,
cool. They're everywhere. He's like, you're right by the station. I'm like, all right, that's +5. And he's like, oh, that's a Komeda Coffee. I'm like, it's a what now? Where do I sign,
like,
sir?
There's not that many of them around, really. And it's weird that there's just one by your house.
It's great.
Because
that you don't really see them.
There's nothing really there at your station.
Nothing. It's weird to have it there because there's nothing else there.
And it's like a pretty big standalone building too, which is weird.
It's huge. It's fucking big. But it's one of the greatest places ever.
Honestly, yes. Like Komeda Coffee lives up to the this is Japan is good hype.
Yes.
Yeah. Like if someone told me, "Oh, when you come to Japan, you have to go to Komeda Coffee." And usually for most things, I go, yes.
Komeda
Coffee to me lives up to that hype.
It does.
Like any way I could describe to you, you should go to Komeda Coffee and you should go get like literally anything off the menu. Except for the honey coffee, don't do that.
Don't. Yeah. Or the I hate the tonyu, the soy milk coffee blend thing. I hate it.
No. Just get regular ass coffee.
Get a regular ass big old Komeda blendo. Listen, all you can do is clip this part of what I'm about to tell you and play it to the waitress when you go to Komeda Coffee.
Right.
That's all you need. Ready? You start from here. Ready? Komeda Coffee tappuri blendo. That's all you need. That's literally it. If you're hungry, demi-glaze burger onegaishimasu. That's it.
Yep.
That's all you need.
Pretty much.
You need a Komeda blendo tappuri.
Yeah. I've never been disappointed by their food either.
No, it's great.
But most of the time I went was during breakfast, and that kind of is like a little bit of their theme.
Well, they do. It slams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it slams.
I am a person who is down with a breakfast all day menu.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. If I could eat breakfast for every meal, and I can because I'm an adult, I would.
Right.
And the only reason I don't is because society would look bad on me, and I got to get my protein balance on check.
You know, it's weird. I'm one of those kind of people that I can eat anything at any time. Like, if you were like, oh, we're going for hamburgers at 9 a.m. in the morning, I'd be like, fucking cool.
Let's
all right.
Go.
Then, or if you were, oh, we're going to eat cereal for dinner. I'm like,
yeah,
great,
I've done
cool,
that.
awesome.
This is normal.
Right? Yeah. But I know there are some people like, no, you can't eat X, Y, and Z at 9 a.m. because reasons.
You can't eat toast after 11.
Yeah, after 11.
That's a 10 a.m. food.
Unless it's on a BLT.
See, I'm like I'm a strange individual. My body doesn't want food until after a certain time. Like in the morning, my body wants caffeine.
Right.
That's what it wants. It wants liquids. It wants water. It wants coffee. It wants milk. That's all it wants in the morning. Then after that clock hits 11, my body's like, we're ready. Bring us the food. And then I want like breakfast. And after 11, I'm down.
It's free for all.
It's a free for all. I'm just putting things in my body and hoping it turns
I noticed
to,
that happened to me
muscle.
too. Like during university.
Yeah, I never got out of it.
I used to, in high school, I would eat breakfast every single morning before I went to high school.
Yeah. And
then by university, I was just never. Like, everyone else in my family would eat breakfast, and I just, nope. I'll get a drink, I'll get a coffee, whatever.
Yeah, that's me. I think I never got out of that. I don't know why. Yeah. I think the only time I would really eat breakfast is like at home with the family when breakfast is being cooked, when it's like an English
Yeah,
breakfast.
if someone else has made me breakfast, then I'm like,
I'll wreck that, yeah. But if it's me doing it, I'm like, ugh, I'm fucked.
Yeah, yes.
But the one breakfast I'll never say no to is like the classic English fry up.
With like
Eggs.
Sausage, eggs,
yes.
Beans. Can you explain to me beans?
Beans
I know what beans are. You don't need to explain to me what a bean is.
That's what I was going to start doing.
I don't need to know what mummy is.
It grows from the ground, David. Like why?
Yeah. Why beans in it?
In an English breakfast?
Yeah.
Otherwise it'll be pretty dry. Like it's toast, it's eggs, it's bacon. It's like you need something.
Like bacon and sausage can be greasy, and
I mean, yeah, but you need that.
And eggs, if you make them runny, they're fine.
I think like so when you have the entire English breakfast, those beans like they add that sweetness that you want.
But what kind of beans are they? Maybe I'm thinking.
Beans.
Yeah, okay.
Like the red beans, the baked ones, and like the weird sweet tomato sauce.
Okay, like a Heinz.
Yeah. Those
canned beans.
Yeah, literally
okay.
that. Literally
yeah, okay.
that. If you're Jamaican as well, you get to fry up plantain, which we gotta get some of that so you can try it.
I'm sure there's got to be plantain from like the Philippines or something.
There has to be.
Has to have.
I know there's a place somewhere in Tokyo that sells plantain. I'm gonna go and get it. My friend's meant to take me, so
there's like there's like I would say I don't think it's actually called this exotic food market.
Nice.
Like by the station.
Nice.
But in Japan, exotic food means like regular food for everywhere else.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I wonder if they might have something like that.
Plantain? I hope so. It'd be good. I mean, I know you can get it from somewhere, and I'm gonna go see if I can find it.
I think it actually is like it's like a Jamaican and like halal food thing. So it's quite possible it might be there.
That's all we needed.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Yes. I really miss like Jamaican.
What do they
food.
taste like?
Plantain?
Plantains, yeah.
You fry it up and it's pretty sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
I know you have to cook them,
otherwise
they're like fucking poisonous.
It's like it's waxy and disgusting. You
Yeah.
can't eat them. You gotta like fry them is good, boiling them is good. Have you had green banana?
Not intentionally.
Green banana is like it's another Jamaican. You cut
like an actual.
Yeah,
like
it's called green banana.
Green.
Yeah.
Okay,
you cut up and you boil it.
Oh,
it's fucking good, David. You gotta eat Jamaican food, David. It's so good.
You know, that's like one of the things that I've never really actually eaten. Like, I don't think where I grew up, there's a lot of Jamaican food, to be honest. Like, Chinese food I could find everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Asian food was no problem. Like Eastern European food, like Ukrainian and Russian.
Yeah.
Like, tons. But
I've never
Caribbean, not so much. There might have been, but
I feel like in different parts of Canada they do have clusters of like Caribbean immigrants who've come over. Yeah, but I know I have family somewhere in Canada.
Yeah,
I don't know where.
So like my area, the reason that there's so many Ukrainians is because
oil.
No,
dang it.
Well, sort of.
Yes.
So the Canadian government, Canada and America were expanding to the west at the same time, and Canada realized that if they let America expand, they're going to expand this way and then up. And they're going to take all that land. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give away that land for super fucking cheap to European immigrants.
Smart.
So that they can claim it as part of Canada and we can just basically block them off.
Smart.
All the way to the seaboard.
That's really smart, actually. Good man.
So that's why there's so many fucking Ukrainian people where I live. Because they just sold it all to cheap Ukrainian farmers.
What is Ukrainian food?
Delicious.
Is it good?
Yeah.
God,
like pierogies. Pierogies are...
Pierogi! It's pierogi! I thought that was just Polish.
No. Pierogies are...
Holy shit,
Ukrainian.
Dude. Pierogi's
so man,
good.
You get a pierogi with some fucking sour cream and some kubasa.
Get out.
And some onions.
Okay, we're going to... Ooh. Do you know about Turkish food?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my god, okay. Okay.
Chihiro loves Turkish food.
Like a smart woman. There's a thing, okay. So you have your kebab.
Yeah.
That's whatever.
Yeah.
When I was a young man, you know, a kebab was like, wow, this is great. It's meat and it's kind of spicy and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. Fucking F tier Turkish food. You know what you want? Lahmacun. Do you know what lahmacun is?
I'm gonna assume it's lamb.
It's so goddamn it. It's like these motherfuckers are geniuses. They get this pita bread. They call it like a Turkish pizza sometimes.
Okay.
This big old thin piece of pita bread.
Yeah.
You put it on a grill and you let it cook. Then you fill it with like ground beef, onions, chilies, spices. You throw some salad in there. You wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some sauce. Always garlic sauce and chili sauce. Wrap that shit up.
Oh, like a like a Greek-esque sauce.
Imagine,
like
yes, yeah, yes, exactly. Wrap that shit up, and you sell it to students for £1 a go, and they're fucking big. They're like massive, dude.
Wait, isn't it that just a euro?
Yeah, it's like a Turkish gyro. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was lahmacun. I had all these Turkish friends in my secondary school, and they introduced me to like the first time they introduced me to like lahmacun. I was like, this shit isn't. Why am I wasting time eating anything else but this?
Right.
And it's £1. I think it's like £1.20 was the highest I saw it go.
That's fucking cheap,
dude. It's cheap as fuck.
I imagine that's what it's like in the like southern United States, where you can just like buy a burrito for like $1.20.
Holy shit, dude!
Right?
That's
like
insane.
A thick ass burrito.
$1.20?
Probably.
Who's making these burritos? What are your margins? How could you get this meat?
I mean, how expensive is lettuce, right?
Yeah. It's like 80% lettuce anyway. I mean, really.
Yeah, some of them, right? But like a head of lettuce is what, like 50 cents?
Truesies.
And then you can make how many burritos?
20
with that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right?
and then you get those weirdos who are like, I don't want any
lettuce,
onions with lettuce.
I mean, to be fair, lettuce kind of pollutes a burrito.
Well, yeah, I want a burrito to be
meat.
Yeah, pretty much meat, avocado, cheese, beans, rice.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's about it.
That's about it. I want it wrapped by a pro, so I don't get
so it's fucking tight.
Yeah, I want a tight burrito. I don't want to buy the burrito and just have a mouthful of avocado.
Right.
I want a burrito master to come down from his burrito throne and wrap me a damn good burrito.
You know a burrito's bad when it has a bad cross section.
Yeah.
When you bite across it and it's like you have like the layer of avocado, the layer of meat, the layer of cheese. Like no. That should all be evenly spread.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire thing.
I want a burrito to be so evenly spread. I don't want to be able to taste the individual components. I only want to taste burrito.
Right.
Like I want to bite it and to be like, yeah. You know what it's like? It's like when I eat a pie. When I eat a pie, I want to eat a pie and go, yeah, that's a good fucking pie. I don't want to eat it and go, oh, there's eggs in there. I don't want to know there's eggs in there.
Right.
I want to know there's pie in there. That's what I want to know.
I mean, I hope when you eat pie, you don't go, there's eggs in here.
I don't do
Why would there be eggs? Like, you mean in the crust?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Literally. I don't want to eat that.
I thought you meant
like actual eggs in the pie.
Just like, stick your fucking spoon in it, you just hear, just loose, sloppy yolk. Like, there's eggs in here.
You pulled out a whole boiled egg. You're like, this is not what I ordered.
Someone made like fucking, what's it called, deviled eggs and just put it in a pie crust.
Disgusting. Man, I really miss. Like, I know you can get like ethnic food and such in Japan,
right?
But it's never as good.
Not quite. No.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it depends on like who's making it.
I mean, like, I've never had, for example, like kebabs. You can get them, but kebabs are drunk people food, and I don't want it.
I think like it depends on if they can source the ingredients.
There we go. Yeah, exactly.
A lot of the time.
Yeah. I feel like it's because Japan's very much an import nation.
Right. A
lot of the stuff you're getting is all sort of imported. So it's kind of hard to get...
Well, I mean, that's why you got all the Chinese people at the airport trying to sneak, like, fucking shit back through their luggage.
Those situations, I'm like, guys, come on, stop. But I'm also like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, dude. Come on, I get it. If I could sneak... What do I want to sneak into Japan? Okay, I want to sneak in yam. Oh, I want some yam, dude. Green banana, plantain. What else I want to sneak in? My mother sent me cornmeal porridge, which is fuck. Oh. Have you had cornmeal porridge before?
Yeah.
Oh, yay, that's Caribbean.
Oh, there you go.
It's fucking delicious, dude.
Yeah.
My mother sent that in and I ate it for 3 meals in a day. And I was like, oh no, this is not good.
All I've eaten is cornmeal?
Yeah. It was like, all I've eaten today is cornmeal porridge. I was like, this is not good. Like, I need to eat some actual food. Like, fuck.
It's corn.
It's basically corn with bread. I baked some bread and I was just like...
Did you make cornbread?
No. Oh man, dude, if I'd made some fucking cornbread,
that would have been a good idea.
Can you make cornbread? Like, can you make it?
Me?
Yeah.
Personally? I don't think I've ever attempted, but yeah, I probably could.
I've never attempted to make it, but I really want to try it. What's your take on cornbread with jalapenos in it?
Oh, yes. That is a must. You have to.
Nice.
Like, cornbread with no kick behind it is just like, kind of, It's a little bit plain. I know people like, they'll like the cornbread and they'll put like the butter on it and be like, that's it. But like, butter is not a condiment, really. Like, butter is
it's
like
a staple.
Yeah.
It's a fucking essential.
It's not even that it's
a requisite.
Like, I can go either way on butter. Like I'm like, oh, I don't care there or not. It's not like a sauce. It's not like ketchup. It's not like mustard. It's not.
It's a thing.
It's not a
it's just butter.
It doesn't change the flavor radically enough that I give a shit.
You add in some creamy taste to this thing. You're not really doing anything major to it. I think all the cornbread, all the cornbread I had when I was in Georgia, like when my grandmother lived in America, it was all like none of it had like jalapenos on it. None of it had like it was just like cornbread. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Wait, that's a lie. I have made cornbread.
Wee!
Yeah, I made some in high school. I remember.
Smashed. Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. It had
fuck
jalapenos. Of course, it was good.
Of course, it had jalapenos, dude. Fuck. I want to make. Oh, so the cornbread I had in Atlanta, none of it had like jalapenos. It was all just like plain, basic cornbread. And I'm like, this is fine. I've never had cornbread before, so this is great. This is some good stuff. And then I realized why in the South they don't put jalapenos on their cornbread. Because you're eating so much fried food. Like, you're eating so much unhealthy shit on a single plate. Right. You do not need any...
You don't need any help.
You don't need no help killing yourself. In the fucking South of America, dude. Shit. Them southern states. Man, remember when I was younger, I didn't put on weight. There's like a photo of me when I'm like 17. I'm like a twig. It's insane. I go, America changed that, dude. I don't know what hormones they putting in their cornbread. That shit's insane, dude. Have you been to the South yet?
I've been to Florida once. But that was so fucking long ago. I literally do not remember that trip.
I feel like you'd really love, like, Atlanta.
Maybe.
Atlanta's...
Like, I have a friend that lives in Georgia.
Yeah.
He lives in, Macon?
Oh, Macon, yeah. My grandmother lived, like, we went there before, I believe. Like, somewhere around there.
Yeah. It's, like, one of the... Outside of Atlanta, I think it's, like, one of the biggest cities, or, like, the second biggest city.
Yeah. We were in, like, Peach County, whatever you call it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they had, like, a massive, like a peach festival thing. Mm-hmm. These festivals are crazy, David. There's just people giving shit away to you.
Yeah, because there's so much.
It's insane. America's just the land of abundance, yet.
Mm-hmm.
The divide between fucking...
It's abundant with something right now.
Man, it's abundant with insane people right now. Sorry, American listeners. Your country is on fire. Y'all need to get that shit together. Don't look at the UK right now. Don't look at the UK right now. Please ignore the UK right now. How's Canada doing, by the way?
Cold. I honestly don't know. I haven't been following it.
Oh, Canada. Always. I feel like Canada's like the sensible cousin of the UK and America.
Kind of.
Like the UK and America are clearly brothers. You know, they have that same level of like absolute idiocy.
Yeah.
And then Canada's just there like, we're going to do not that.
The UK is like Canada's like uncle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We're the uncle that let you run around with knives and scissors and play with fireworks in the backyard.
Right.
I had
the UK. The UK is like Canada's like camp counselor who where if Canada was like running around with like knives, they wouldn't be like, "Hey, you need to stop that."
Yeah.
They'd be like, "I don't know. Let's see what happens."
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe something will happen.
And it's
maybe
like,
not.
UK, you're the adult in the room here. Do you want to counsel? And it's like, let's see where this goes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, cut to the ambulance being called. UK's like, well,
we both got healthcare. It's fine.
It's true. Sorry, America. It's true. We do. This is why I find it really interesting when people are like, well, look, let's privatize the NHS. We're going to sell off parts of the NHS. Blah, blah, blah. I'm always like, no. Because the one reason we shouldn't, throw nationalism aside, throw whatever else aside, if we throw that to one side, if we start selling parts of the NHS off, what are we going to tease Americans about? What are we going to mock them about? Then the Americans are going to be like, look, we're improving our healthcare system. We're going to be like, yeah, we're selling off half of ours. Like, it doesn't make sense. We need to have this leg up on Americans so we have something to get them back with. We have nothing but that at the moment. Before we had something else. Then, like, they put in Trump, then we put in, like, Boris. Fuck. So we're like, okay, we fucked that up. Then they did, like, then we did Brexit. Good job there. We're both doing terrible in the pandemic. Well done. Like, it's...
This is what I mean. Like, the uncle.
Well,
just like,
yeah.
Like, yeah. The UK is like... How do I describe it? When you're young, the UK is like your cool uncle.
Yes.
And you're like, yeah, he likes chicks and he's hip and he's cool. But like now you're 30 and you see that uncle again and he still likes chicks and he's cool and he wears like cologne and you just go, man, that guy's a fucking loser.
Fucking loser.
Right? Just that little bit of perspective when you go, I see where I could have went. Yeah. And I'm glad I didn't.
Do you know what it is? It's like you only have, perhaps this is a more UK thing. No, this must be an international thing. We have the older kid in like high school or whatever, hanging out with like younger year group kids.
Yes.
And then
that happens everywhere.
Yeah, and that year group, you're like, man, this kid's fucking cool. He's like one of us. He's older, but he's cool. Then you get older and you're like, no, this guy was fucking lame.
Yeah, he was the lamest of the people, and that's why he hang out with us.
Yeah, he had to bring himself down a peg to hang out with like younger year groups because he was like lame as fuck in his own year group. Man, we had lots of those people. It's pretty sad. Yeah. And again, that's kind of what secondary school was. I mean, high school.
Yeah.
Secondary school's rough. Well, not for me. It was pretty fun, actually.
Like high school's a fucking blur. Like I don't remember anything that happened in high school, to be perfectly honest.
I remember. There's one thing I remember. One of my teachers said something like, with this close like knit group of friends, like 10, 15 kids, and teacher was like, "Oh, statistically, when you finish high school, you're only gonna actually still talk to 2 or 3 of those friends."
Right.
And we were like, "What? No, that doesn't make sense. We were such good friends. Why would we just suddenly stop talking to each other? That makes no sense." Yeah, and she was right.
Yep.
Yeah, 100% right.
100%.
I was like, I remember thinking about it like a few years after we graduated, and we all started moving on to different things. And I was like, wow, she was right. Like, I don't talk to anyone. It's crazy. I think now I only talk to like 3 people.
Yeah, I talked to like 1.
It would be only 1.
Yeah.
But one of ones I'm really good friends with, and one came to Japan to come see me. And then we sort of like
there you
go back in contact. But if that wasn't it, it'd have been 1. It'd have been just like my boy Tyrone. And that'd have been it. Insane. I kind of want to go back for Christmas just to sort of meet everyone again.
Good luck getting back in.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like my because my family, my friends are asking like, am I going to go back to the UK this Christmas? And I'm like, maybe not, because I might not be able to get back into Japan.
Right.
And they're looking on like online and they're like, no, the internet says that Japan is allowing people to come back in if they have a residency card. And I'm like, yeah, but what Japan is saying online in English and what Japan is
actually
doing,
not the same.
These are different things, and I will not be stuck in the UK for 5 months.
Yep.
I refuse to be stuck in the UK for 5 months. I would rather shoot myself in the face than be stuck in the UK for 5 fucking months.
Yeah, that's
5.
No thanks.
I met someone recently, a girl from Turkey who, born and raised in Turkey, came to Japan to study, got a master's here, went back to Turkey to like visit her family.
Yeah.
Borders closed. She was stuck in Turkey for 5 months.
Yeah. Now she's like, the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah. She finally just came back. And
Jesus.
Yeah, like a little while ago, a couple months ago, maybe she just came back, and now she was talking about what she's gonna do over Christmas time. And she's like,
right,
I want to go back home, but
I
know from experience
the second that I fucking leave, I'm gonna be stuck.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'm not risking all I've sort of built to go back to the UK to get stuck there for my company to be like, well, you're not here, so
yeah, you're fired.
You're fired.
Yep.
Yep. We're done.
No,
yeah. You don't want that. Like, no. No.
So, do we want to talk about our topic that we discussed? Maybe talking about today.
What's that?
About specifically about seasonal stuff.
Yeah, dude, we were. Oh yeah, we got.
I mean, we talked about it a little bit at the top.
Oh yeah, we got a little distracted.
Diving in, maybe a little bit deeper
about seasonal stuff in Japan.
Yeah,
I think it's really interesting actually. Like the seasonal, the way seasonal stuff works in Japan is pretty interesting.
Yeah,
like, do you like it?
I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with it.
Ah, okay. We're on the same sort of page then. Like I do love how different it is. Like every once in a while every season you get new stuff.
Right.
But then I also hate that every season you get new stuff.
Right, yeah. So, like, it's weird. Okay, so I feel like there's two different kind of things when it comes to seasonal items, right? So we say, like, seasonal items as far as, like, the convenience store or, like, the supermarket and whatever, right? But I feel like even within those two kind of places, there's like, a specific difference between items, right? So, like, for example, seasonal stuff to me is like, there's like your nabe, and then there's like a flavor of coffee. Yeah, yes. And those are like
very different.
They're seasonal, but they're very different in a way.
So things like the things that always come by and they never change. So you know that from this month to this month you're gonna have nabe,
right?
I feel like those are like important seasonal markers.
Yes.
I know it's winter when nabe is in the store.
Yes, yeah.
I know summer is hit when nabe is out of the store.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know certain times because of the certain things that appear. Like it's Christmas, it's New Year's when the osechi starts being sold.
Right, yeah.
It's Christmas when the shortcakes, they start scamming people's shortcakes in. That's what it is. It's a fucking scam. Can't deal.
Yep.
It's such a scam. Fuck me. Yeah, that's when you know.
Yeah.
It's fucking Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Scams are starting, and that's well and good.
Yeah.
But like the seasonal flavors, while they're fun, because the one seasonal thing I normally focus on is the coffees, because that's what I like. And while they're fun, like if they have a really good flavor that really fucking smacks,
yeah,
it might never come back again.
Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Like, yes, the flavors are seasonal.
Yeah.
But they might be seasonal for that year.
And
so like you can't if you like a peppermint fucking coffee or some shit that comes out, right? And you buy it that year, and then next year rolls around, you're like, can't wait for that peppermint coffee. It might not fucking be there.
Point in case.
Yeah.
The cinnamon chocolate mocha coffee Mount Rainier made like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I had it for 2 weeks. And I've never seen it again.
Yep.
I've never seen it again. Ever.
And I can understand why that drives fucking people nuts.
It drives me insane, David. Because when you have a flavor that fucking smacks, just sell it.
Yeah.
Just sell it. Maybe not all year. Cool.
Right.
But like, I mean...
Or like, I think this also ties into like limited edition items too.
Japan loves limited edition shit.
What the fuck, man? Like, if shit is good and it sells well, just keep it around.
I think that's the thing about marketing in Japan is really interesting, because I feel like the Japanese what's the word, like the market, the clientele in Japan, you need to keep impressing them. You got to get their attention,
right? Yes.
In a market of so many people with so many different companies and items selling different things to you, you have to have the newest, shiniest toy to capture the interest of the public.
Yeah.
And especially when you got this weird cycle of like we had bubble tea coming for a bit. Now it's going out again. Now it's gone. But then you have like something new's gonna take its place. So you had cheese dog, rainbow sando.
I'm trying to think like what is like a more recent thing like that has been like a seasonal item.
Like a fad type thing?
Yeah.
The new one is, so after bubble tea, it was cheese tea. Exactly. Look at that face. Disgusting.
Yep.
That didn't take off. Now a new thing is taking its place. Some kind of frozen... Oh, it's the frozen banana milkshake thing is taking its place.
Frozen banana milkshake?
It's like banana juice. It's basically like a frozen... Okay. It's a banana milkshake, but it's very good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's it. And that's taking the place of what is basically a boba. The bubble tea stuff.
Okay.
So that's the new fad that's coming in. And so you're going to start seeing that every store that used to sell boba is going to change to like the frozen banana
juice bullshit. Yeah.
Because the stores are built to change like that.
Yeah, kind of. It's a little bit weird seeing how many of those places popped up.
Yeah.
And then
vanish.
I have to wonder like where are they going after this? Like, are they gonna disappear? Are they just gonna like attempt to sell boba tea forever?
Some were like Goncha.
Yeah.
Goncha's gonna stay. Like,
yeah, it's like a, not like a brand, but like a franchise.
Yeah, it's a franchise. They're gonna have clientele. People aren't gonna suddenly stop drinking bubble tea.
Right, yeah.
For as long as there are high school kids, there'll be people drinking bubble tea.
Correct.
That is just how it works. It's how it's always gonna work. Like, simple as that. Mm-hmm. But with things like the limited edition, only here for 2 weeks type beverages, I can understand why they do it.
Yes.
But it enrages me.
Yeah, especially if it's good. If it's like the coffee that we bought this morning,
trash.
Like, I don't care. Like, that could be gone yesterday.
Get rid of it. That's fucking horrible.
It's garbage. It's a seasonal thing, but it's fucking garbage, and I don't like it. Right? But if it's good, and then you know, oh fuck, this is only gonna be here for a while. It's like, what do? You buy it every single fucking day because you know it'll be gone.
Yeah, it's a genius strat.
Yeah.
It's a genius strat. Like, no matter how you look at it, it's fucking genius.
It is pretty genius.
Yeah.
It's smart. And the weird thing is that it's not just like if you're in North America or the UK where like Pepsi or someone says, we're going to release Crystal Pepsi. It's going to be around for like 2 weeks,
don't
right?
Care.
And you're like, you don't really care because you have not been conditioned. That is not the like that is not the way that things are in North America and Europe, right? But in Japan, everyone's been conditioned to expect there's going to be a seasonal item every single year. So when it shows up, you're like, oh shit, I know because it's happened before that this is going to go away. So I have to get on that shit right now.
You're like, this is the seasonal item.
Yeah.
And even if you don't discuss it or talk about it, it's like a thing that you're like, I'm going to... And the worst thing is, David... The worst fucking thing is, if the item is good or bad, it's gonna be spoken about.
Right.
And if it's good, people are gonna rage. It's great. It's fucking delicious. Buy this thing. It's so fucking good. And if it's bad, same thing.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's very much
one of those. It's very much one of those. You know, you didn't notice it, but your brain did. Kind of things, right?
Yeah. Definitely. Even this. David bought like this winter lemonade thing.
Funo Lemonade. I've never seen it, and I bet you it'll be gone in a month.
Yeah, it's like this winter lemonade thing. I bought it because it said like there's like 25 lemons in it.
Yeah. Was it 25 lemons worth of vitamin C?
Okay, there's an old joke from CC Lemon. So CC Lemon's that delicious lemony.
Yeah, it's got 99 lemons.
Yes.
99.
Yes. So on the packages in English, it used to say contains almost 99.
Almost 99 lemons.
Almost 99 lemons. And it was so funny to us. We kept buying it because it tastes really good, but it's fucking hilarious. The fact is, almost.
We're not sure. Give or take a lemon or two.
The science wasn't good enough to get to 100, but we got 99 lemons in per bottle, and that's all we can do.
Right.
It's the best today's science can get us. Was 99 lemons. So I saw this like winter lemonade and it was like contains 25 lemons worth of vitamin C, and I held the box in my hand for like a minute and I was like, don't buy it for the meme, put it back. I was like,
those are bitch numbers.
Yo, I was
CC Lemons over here in the fucking cooler section. He's like, look at this punk.
CC Lemons all that S tier lemonade. They're like, listen, we are one lemon away from SS tier.
Right.
God status.
We were so close to perfection.
We were so this close to perfection. Dude, I
want to see that meme. The meme where it's like, finally, 100 lemons. He's just holding a CC lemon. Finally.
I'm gonna make that meme, dude.
Finally, CCC lemon.
CCC lemon. C squared lemon.
C cubed.
We've done it. C cubed. You drink, you just explode. The human body just can't contain that many lemons.
It's too much vitamin C.
Too much vitamin C.
Too much citric acid, you just melt.
Like, oh no! Oh no!
At least I don't have scurvy.
Yeah. How did you die? Vitamin overload. Was it worth it?
Yes.
100%. Look how healthy I am. Look how good my ghost looks.
Man, fucking Britain could have taken over the world if they had CC Lemon. None of the fuckers would have had scurvy.
None of these the science wasn't there at the time. If I could time travel, I'd go back and I would give the...
Here's your solution. Just a bottle of CC Lemon.
I would give them just a case of CC Lemon. Like, drink one sip of this. And he's like, I'm cured. my scurvy is cured. It's like, contains 100 lemons. The guy's there like, I can't even fathom that many lemons.
Right.
I've never even seen a lemon.
Like, how many lemons are in like a barrel, right? Like back then.
Do you know what I want to do? I would like get the crew together, have like a presentation.
Yeah.
So I've traveled back in time. I'm on a pirate ship. It's fucking disgusting. This is Paris. I'm making them all sit down like boardroom chairs. I'm like, guys, look at this.
These crisscross applesauce on the floor.
Yeah, on the floors. I'm like, look, I'm holding. Look at this. See this lemon? Do you know how many lemons are in this lemon? 1. Bitch numbers. Look at this. 100 lemons. And look at.
Amazing.
Amazing. So, did you hear Snarko? It's only 1 Wait, why is he Snarko? He's British. Sam Smith. Did you hear Sam Smith? There's only 1 lemon in that lemon. Bitch numbers. That's fucking. So how many lemons are in 2 lemons? 2. This man's a genius. The ways of science. How did you get so wise in the ways of science?
He just looks over to his friend. He's like, I never can count that high. He just has no fingers because they've been cut off in sword bites. He's just an amputee.
Man, this man's a genius.
He goes, I can't count that high. He has a hook hand. That's only 1.
He's like, did you see him hold up those 2 lemons without punching holes in them? This man's a wizard. I don't know how he did it.
Never do that.
He'd never do that again. All those tiny hooks he has on his bigger hook. You mean his fingers? Yeah, that's the one. The fingers. He's got both. He's just got 2 hooks.
Oh man, imagine trying to live life with 2 hooks.
How do you wipe your ass? Very carefully.
Yeah, yes.
Very carefully.
Yeah.
2 hooks. High five. I forgot about that. Man, I think if I could actually time travel, I would cause so much mischief. David, so much mischief. I wouldn't stop anything. Okay. You'd be okay?
Yeah, I'd be okay.
Man, I'd fuck shit up, dude.
Nah, actually going back to like those times would fucking suck.
Oh yeah, it suck. Yeah.
It suck because like, man, imagine you like went back in time to like when there's like the Black Death or like a plague or something. It's like, yo, I know that there's a vaccine and I know how to like make the vaccine, but there's literally no technology now that would allow me to do so. So now I'm gonna die of like fucking genital gonorrhea because no one has the fucking cure.
Sucks to suck, dude. Yeah. Honestly, going back in time would fucking suck. Like it's dark, it's dingy. Man, I've always thought about this. Committing crime back in the day, you don't get caught.
It'd be really easy.
So easy to commit a crime. It's like, were there any witnesses? No. Well, next case.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Who do you think did it? Random civilian? I don't like John, so I guess John? Arrest John.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Arrest him. He was kind of tall. His bread's a bit too fluffy, that John. Arrest him. He's a witch. Arrest him. Because that's what it was, basically. It's like,
because like there's no like forensic or science stuff. How the fuck did we get here from seasonal items?
I don't know, David. Listen, it's a wild adventure. Oh, CC Lemon took us
CC Lemon, right?
The time
CC
traveling.
Lemon always takes you places.
Man, the time traveling. The drink
slogan.
What?
CC Lemon takes you places.
Takes you places, dude. When you get 100 lemons in there, it's gonna fucking take you places, dude. We can't break down all those vitamins. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Too many vitamins.
Nah, but I do love seasonal items though. I find them to be interesting. It's
Do you have like a favorite seasonal item that like comes around every once so often? Of like one of those items that you know will always be there, not just like, oh, this is a random flavor that showed up in my store this year.
I definitely do. There's like this yuzu coffee that comes around like every fall, and it's come around every year for the last like 2-3 years, and it's really good. Like it's really good. Then anything seasonal with yuzu inside of it, I will fucks with.
Yeah, there's like weird things with like specific fruit. Right? Here, always.
I love that.
Yuzu's one thing.
Satsumai one, the sweet potato stuff.
Yes, sweet potato stuff. Then like I know like usually like in like sometimes there's like mikan for like everything.
Yeah,
there's mikan everything.
Ugh, I hate mikan. That's the problem.
Really, you don't like mikan?
I like orange flavored things sometimes, but I don't like real like oranges.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like when it gets to the whole mikan season, I'm always like, ugh, I can't have anything here. This all sucks.
I imagine like Aomori is probably the same. When like apple harvest season, like everything's apple.
I want to go to Aomori again in like apple harvest season.
Yeah.
And just fucking...
I want to just like go and like harvest apples.
Yeah. Those apples were huge, David.
I wish like there's like I could get like a week or 2 weeks off work and like go to like an apple farm or something and be like, yo, I'll work here. If you pay me like just to house and feed me. That's it. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I'll do the
I'll pick some apples.
I'll pick some apples. I'll run your... Actually, I don't think they actually pick apples anymore. Have you ever seen, like, an apple harvesting machine?
What?
No. Yeah, it's neat. So, like, it's like a big, like... Imagine, like, a giant, sieve.
Yeah.
And it, like, splits down the middle. And it, like, goes closed around the trunk of the tree. And then it has, like, basically an airbag that like inflates, so it tightens around the tree, and then it vibrates like hypersonic vibration.
No fucking way!
And then all the loose apples will fall off into like a collection thing. Yeah, what? It's neat.
Yo, it's cool as fuck.
Yeah,
seriously,
it's pretty neat.
Holy shit!
I think they use it for other stuff too, but yeah, or like for maybe it was for like some kind of like berries or like. Not grapes, because grapes come in like a long thing, but it was like something that could like easily fall off of
when it's ripe. Yeah,
the thing. Yeah.
Holy shit! I would have. That's so cool.
It's neat. It looks really cool.
I feel like in my mind there are certain harvesting machines I can like imagine, like things like harvesting corn and stuff. Easy oats. You just thing with the. What's it called? The rotating blades, and you just you take all the
like a thresher.
Yeah. Those harvesters, but like things like harvesting apples and strawberries and stuff. Like a lot of those things, you still have to like handpick, right?
Yeah, but then some stuff.
To see that apples, you just vibrate them off the fucking tree. That's cool as fuck, David. What the hell?
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
can we drive one of those? Can we go to the Aomori farm and be like, yo, we know you have a big old tree vibrator back there. We need to use it. We have experiments to do.
Yeah, maybe this is an older one, but like you can see, they just like flick it on the machine and then
oh shit, look at that.
And they just shake the tree and it falls on the ground, and then they just get people to pick it up.
That is neat. So cool. What the fuck?
Oh, it's got like an arm on it. Neat. Yeah, neat.
Yo, that's cool. Man.
Science, man.
I couldn't work in a farm, though.
No?
The mornings are too early.
It's every morning's too early.
Dude, well, recently I've been waking up way earlier to go to the gym, because my evening's always busy.
Yeah, I saw one morning you're up at like 6:30 and you're like already going to the gym. I'm like, what happened? Like, did you not go to sleep?
I slept. I slept at 10.
There you go.
I'm trying to change my sleeping pattern so I can sleep earlier, wake up earlier, go to the gym.
Yeah.
Because I keep sleeping too late and then waking up on time for like work, but then because we're getting so busy recently, there's no time to actually hit the gym. Then when work finishes, it's really late, and I'm like, well, I could go to the gym now, but it's gonna be like a half-hour session. But I'll go anyway. But I'm like, this is so half-hour. I don't have the energy for this right now.
Right.
So I'm like, sleep early, get up early, go to the gym early, get it done, and you have the whole day to yourself, basically. So that was the initial strat.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. I hate the morning.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Fucking sucks.
All right.
But yeah, we have questions, don't we?
We do. Yeah, we're at 59 minutes. We're basically at a.
Oh god.
We're basically at
an hour.
An hour.
Let's do
Let's do some questions.
Mail time.
Okay. Do you want to find? There was another question before that question, but now I can't seem to find it.
We had 2 questions this week. One was, should we go in order? First, second?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Okay, so we got one from Skydoki.
I think both of them are from Skydoki.
Thanks, Skydoki. Love it, dude. Alright, so we got, is there a recommended path after learning the basics to get conversational in Japanese?
Is there a recommended path?
Yeah.
Recommended by whom, I guess, is the question. But is it a path that we're recommending? I honestly don't know.
I feel like everyone has a different way in which they learn Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So for some people, sitting at home with a book and like smashing it that way,
your brain,
osmosis the languages, like language like experts and stuff, they can do that.
Yeah.
For me, it was learning the language, sit at home on my desk, study the Japanese, and then go out into the world and then practice the Japanese.
Right.
Was the way that I got sort of conversation at it. Apart from that, it's basically just about finding a textbook you're good at. Because in my mind, when you say basic Japanese, my image of basic Japanese is like, I know hiragana, katakana, and I know like 20 kanji. I'm like, for me, that's basic Japanese.
Yeah. That's what I think of when I think of basic Japanese.
Yeah. It's like, I can say, this is the pen, hello, my name is... it's all like, you know...
I like...
Yeah, I like, I hate... I don't... Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, like, what would you consider basic Japanese? Nani ga suki?
Yeah.
I like this thing.
Tsuki hoshi... Tai toka, I want to go to...
Yeah.
I want to eat...
right.
I want to do... I did... Basic past tense. That's basic.
Ta form.
Ta form.
So there's like, you don't even have like nakata form yet.
No.
Of stuff. Just
we've barely even smashed te form.
Right.
Basic shit. That's me.
You don't even know like continuous action form, like te iru.
You don't even know how to use nagara in a fucking
nagara.
You don't know
right,
shit.
Yeah, you don't know how to do nagara.
That's basic. So with that, you can't really do anything. Like if you were talking to anyone, your conversation would be dead in like...
Yeah, like that's Japanese when you're interacting behind someone with a counter.
Yeah.
When they go, "What do you want?" This thing.
Yeah. Here you are.
Like you're not even a point like where you can ask like politely something, right? So like if you were going to like a jewelry store, right, and you wanted to see something, like your Japanese is so basic where all you could say is, "I want this."
Yeah.
You can't say like temoi or like can I look at it?
Yeah.
Temoi desu ka? Like you can't even ask that question.
You're just like kore mitai.
Kore mitai. Yeah. I want to watch. But kore mitai is like I want to watch it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. That's the only language you know for basics. Right? Yeah. I feel like to get from basic to conversational, or I guess basic to intermediate, you need to smash hours and in studying.
Yeah. And
then you need to go out and just talk to people. If you have any circles, if you're not in Japan, if you're in like wherever you are, and you have any circles that are like Japanese-based circles, perhaps join them.
Stop watching anime.
Yeah, anime doesn't help.
Not that anime doesn't help, but the people in anime don't talk like regular people.
Yeah, no one talks like that.
And I think like if you're going to watch anything, like watch. I hesitate to say this, but like watch dramas. Because they're between like actual people usually. Like it's a little bit like punched up because it's a drama, it's supposed to be dramatic, but they're gonna use proper proper Japanese, right? They're not gonna be like teme omaida like there's none of that shit in. I mean, depends on what you're watching, I guess, but
you sometimes come across that in real life, like if you're...
but those people are chuny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was my exact point. Like, you'll come across that in real life sometimes, and it's so cringe to see. Like, you can see people, like, around you who are looking at the same situation you're looking at, and they are like, oh my god, this is fucking cringe, you know? It's like, oh my god, it's so cringe. Like, I had someone say, like temero, or something like that, and everyone around went...
yeah.
Yeah. Lame, because it's lame as fuck. Like,
it is pretty lame.
Yeah. So I think there's no recommended path. It's about finding your own sort of
what works best for you, right?
Yeah.
Because I find that I learn more by like reading.
I don't.
Yeah. I find that like I can learn more reading than I ever can going out to talk to someone, which is kind of weird. But it helps me at least to memorize like grammar structures.
There we go. For me, my path was more, I would spend hours alone in a cafe studying Japanese, a couple hours kanji, couple hours sentences, couple hours like grammatical form and such. And then I would go to a bar, or I'd go to like some of my friends, and I would just make friends with there. Talk to people, hang out, and then just sort of practice the Japanese I had studied that day in the cafe, like a couple hours before that. That was what we're doing as well. So it's basically about finding your own path. There's no recommended path that will really limit your own growth.
Right.
So I feel like just keep going, study every day. Just like working out, it's an everyday struggle. It's a bit of every day. You can't just decide, I'm going to get fluent today. Today I'm full of energy. I'm going to study for 10 hours today.
I mean,
it's like, well,
if there was a recommended path for any language, everyone would speak that language, right?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Like if it was so easy as that to be like, oh, this is what you do to become fluent in Japanese.
Easy.
Then everyone would just speak Japanese, right?
Yeah.
So that's why no one speaks,
every language.
Yeah. They just don't, because
it's hard.
You can't just go, here's my A to B to C plan, and then by the time I get to C, I'm fluent. It's like, it doesn't work that way.
And that's another thing. So everyone loves a shortcut. So be very wary of...
There are no shortcuts.
There are none.
They're none.
So be very wary of anyone who's telling you shit like, oh, I got good at language with this easy shortcut, and I'll tell you the secret for X amount of money. And it's like, well, you're clearly chatting shit.
Yeah.
Any book, any device, any language system that's like... Sorry, any teaching person system program that's like, you can get fluent or you can get conversational in X amount of weeks following this simple path, it's bullshit. It's all, it's all bullshit. Like, everyone learns at different paces, and perhaps one person did it in that amount of time, but that's because the thing they were selling worked for that person, but it's not guaranteed to work for you. And to have someone say that, like, this method works, it means that they're going to be teaching in a very inflexible way, and they're not going to be looking out for your needs. They're going to be looking out for the class as a whole, or more importantly, like their own bank balance, basically.
Yeah. At the end of the day, the language school is a business, and they need to make money.
Choosies.
The reality is, if you learn the language or not, doesn't fucking matter as long as you paid your money.
True.
They
yeah.
They
don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. They give a shit in so much that you're going to continue to pay them, or you will refer other people to their business to make them money. Right.
That's basically it. If you really do have questions about like studying the language, or you want some like advice about how to get your listening up a bit, there's some good podcasts. I listen to Bilingual News. It's very, very good. Bilingual News is probably what got my listening to where it was now, because they talk about topics that you wouldn't really find in textbooks easily, and the things like reading very basic manga, as David does, really in Japanese, is really good, because you have the furigana, you have sort of a little bit of hand holding that can help, and if not, you can translate it on your phone, you can sort of work it out, and you slowly gain the confidence to... I
mean, with manga, I say that you need to be careful, though, because...
Outdated kanji?
There's outdated kanji, but two, it's... Manga is anime.
It is anime.
Right? So you have to take into account that, like, some characters might speak in a way that normal people don't
speak. Yeah, it's true. But yeah, we had one other question, but it's pretty interesting, so perhaps we'll do it for next week and have like an entire episode over it. So informative content.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll save your other question
for next week.
We might do a whole thing. I told them I'll answer it on this week's episode, but I think that if we take a little bit more time, and actually think about the places that we like, we'll be able to give you an entire episode of.
We'll give you an episode
where you should go.
Because I have a lot of ideas on this one.
Yeah, there's like two episode ideas that I have that we should consider doing.
Smashed! Let's go. Boys, it was a shout. What a treat. I've just downloaded the Lord of the Rings game for free on my PlayStation 4. I'm going to spend a couple fucking hours playing that. It's going to be a good time.
What am I going to do on the bullet train?
There is all the fucking Sendai again.
I'm literally, after this podcast, pretty much as soon as my girlfriend gets here, we're going to Sendai again.
Sendai, you gonna eat that? You need that gyutang again?
Yeah.
You fucking
of
better.
Of course.
You better eat that gyutang for me.
Apparently, there's like a really next to the place that we're staying, like literally next door, is like a really good restaurant.
God dang it! Hey.
Yeah.
Send photos.
We're going to Sendai today because we just wanna when we start Sunday and when we start Monday, we already want to be there.
Yeah, that's what I do. I like going the night before I'm actually doing the thing I'm doing.
Yeah. So, and we want to go to Matsushima,
Ooh,
which is like the next city.
Yes,
there's a lot of nice things there.
Yes. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Dude, have a fucking shout. Yeah. That's going to be a good time.
And it looks like, based off the weather, it's gonna be nice.
It's
not gonna be our Al Morty gray rainy bullshit.
It was fun though.
Yeah. Oh, hey, don't get me wrong, but
it's gonna be a nice
gray rainy bullshit.
It was, dude, indeed. Bro, have a good time. Safe journeys.
Yeah.
I'll see you next week.
I'm sure you'll see pictures. I'm
sure. I'm excited for
follow the Instagram. You'll see pictures.
Hyped for it, guys. Guys, until then, I'll see you next week. You know, stay safe, stay warm, stay inside, wear a mask.
Don't get scurvy. Drink CC lemon.
Do not get scurvy. Drink that CC lemon.
At least you need to eat at least 100 lemons this week.
Or one bottle
of CC lemon. And if you don't live in Japan, well, I guess you're fucked.
That's your homework.
Yep.
Until then, bye.
See ya.